Hey, it's been a while. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are gonna have a. And I can't speak today. I want to start off by saying Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas. If you're in a different day in my time zone, or if you're about to celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope it's going well for you because in my area, tomorrow is Christmas. By the time you guys are gonna see this, it's probably gonna be already Christmas. And yeah. Really excited to be here. And honestly, it's strange how time flies by really fast. Like when my dad used to tell me a lot, or he still does, as we get older, time goes by faster. And what do you know? 19, I turned 19 this year, and he was right. Time does go by very quickly. I'm honestly really shocked. And I might gather a couple friends of mine. I also haven't been active lately because I'm busy working on Don't Bother Me Mosquito Relogo. Episode 1 is starting production. I've written the script, and now I'm doing the animation. Well, not the animation, but you know what I mean. Indeed. It be the promo season. I might watch a video that's called Moki's Painful Christmas by Senor Palo. I will say this. I do not own the video. This was made for shits and giggles. I'm not sure if it's gonna get taken down or not because it's gonna have some pretty unfunny stuff like people getting hurt, like shouting, "It's Brenda!" Yeah, Rip, you die. Honestly, I'm glad that Christmas specials are becoming a thing more often in indie animation. I was disappointed we didn't have a Murder Drones Christmas special, but hey, it has to satisfy. It's a decent ending, and we'll still get to see the characters and whatnot. I do wonder, is Hassan Hotel going to have a Christmas special for like the later time? I want to think it is. Huh. That is something to think about. Will I be joined by a couple of people? I don't fucking know. I should probably advertise my YouTube channel. By the way, how are you guys enjoying the Don't Bother Me Mosquito streams? A friend of mine, a couple friends have been doing this, and we like to roleplay as the characters, and yeah, it's really fun. I'll get to something like this in a little bit. You know what? Okay. So, I think season 14 ended for SMG4. I don't know. There was a thing for SMG4 having one more episode. I don't know if it's true or not. If it is, then I'm probably not gonna be here for it. Because it might be a remaster 60. It might be something pretty bad. I'm gonna get... Okay. Alright. I'll get to the main topic. It's gonna be Goodbye SMG4. At the start, for those who are wondering what I mean by that, I've been talking to the other guys about it, and it's about time I announced this. 2025, I'm going to be leaving SMG4 behind. I'm just not that interested anymore. I had a good 4-year run, to be honest. 4 years is pretty huge considering what's been going on these past couple of years. Some people just leave after like barely a couple months or a year. For me, I survived 4 years. I don't know how I did that. Maybe it's because I like... My first exposure to SMG4 was in 2020. It wasn't bad. It was at the worst year, but that's okay. It was the YouTube arc, where I grew an attachment to the character SMG3, which is why my name is SMG3. The YouTube arc was the first SMG4 I ever saw, and it was the arc when SMG3 was getting jealous through the spicy videos. He tried to take down the SMG4 crew, but with the power of Maggie's voice and what's going on, they win and got banished to the graveyard. Until a couple months later, and Melanie was introduced as a human. I consider 2020 the start of the cosmology era. It's like a cosmology trilogy because there's 2020, 2021, and 2022 in a way. 2021 is probably a best year for me to do SMG4. Well, I had to take summer school during that time, or my grade wasn't the best. But hey, it's okay. I didn't unfortunately get to watch Sunset Paradise because I was pretty busy. At first, I was considering if I had some free time because I was preoccupied with a lot of things. Unfortunately, this was also the first permadeath I got to saw with the character of Axel. Without Axel dying, I wouldn't have appreciated SMG3 more. I was really clingy to Axel, but hey, I have a new character to be clingy with, SMG3. Honestly, SMG3 has one of the best character developments. Like he said, it's gotta be perfect. I went through a whole Vegeta arc. I will be honest, It's Gotta Be Perfect is pretty triggering to a lot of people. It was also extremely triggering to a very close friend of mine. So, my heart goes out to them, and I'm really sorry. It's part of a saga where I'm gonna get to it a little bit. I did try watching some older SMG4 videos before it, and the lawsuit And well, Cartoon Manas loves Maggie. At first, I like her too. Like, she's one of those characters. And Maggie was the first character I got to roleplay as. Like, we were doing a roleplay in a friend of mine's server, and someone asked me to do Maggie Spletzer. And I thought, okay, I can do that. So, I still have Maggie as a tupper. Maybe. It's been a couple years since I roleplayed as her. But I still do via text. And honestly, 2022 for me was things are starting to get extremely wrong. As Cartoon Mana says, it was starting to get a bunch of problems. Like the absolute betrayal, do not enter, the KS2 arc. Is KS2 an arc or no? This individual has the audacity to say, put a pawn shop on something in the KS2 arc. I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't want to put her out of the spotlight. The lawsuit arc was one of the worst arcs I ever saw. But it has a unique outcome, a redesign. We'll get close to the SMG4 redesign we know and love today. And the song was bad, the story was bad. The only funny thing that I got was Luigi, Walter Luigi, and the I'm Asian! I don't know who came up with the line, but that was extremely funny. I remember No Loss, No Nothing. This was one of the biggest controversies. Was it? And Puzzle Vision didn't do justice either. I consider SMG4 Are You Okay? The start of the Puzzle Vision era. I hate to say this, but last year in 2023, I started to develop a pure hatred for Maggie Spletzer. If you don't know who Maggie Spletzer is, then why are you even watching this stream at all? But I didn't even know she was an Inkling. I thought she was a full human, like, oh my god, she was a Inkling? My mind was absolutely blown. I asked some people to show me some videos that had Inkling Maggies, so now I know. I feel, yeah, and the thing is, I wasn't the only one. The majority of the fan base, pretty much 90%, started to hate Maggie as well, because she was becoming a problematic character, and she did started all I want for Christmas to freaking behave. A lot of people were getting upset at her. Like, jeez. 2023 was getting a lot worse, but for me, I see it as an improvement, but not by much. It has some funny episodes like SMG4 Kids, the Safe and Legal SMG4 Show, and Coffee and Bombs. Oh, okay. I'm not ready to tackle this, but this tier was absolute chaos. Like, I don't know how to say, but it did fix some problems I had, giving Melanie and Psycho more screen time, and it did fix my problem. So, thank you. I'm happy. However, I cannot say the same for a lot of people. A lot of people were getting upset about the first episode of the new season, which I get it. It was starting to get completely downhill. However, all hell broke loose during the debut of the arm named Clench, and Charlie got a new voice actress named Lottie Bernay. Am I pronouncing this right? Lottie Bernay? And funny story, I reacted to the episode live during my Rolling Destiny stream. I figured, hey, maybe we can react to the episode. I unfortunately couldn't play footage, so we had to rely on audio, due to my laptop being not cooperative at the time. So I do apologize. I noticed Tari got voice acting again. It's like, oh, Celeste is voicing again? But nope, it was Lottie. I was like, oh, maybe Celeste is really having a hard time juggling. And I just left it at that. However, on Monday, when I was coming home from school, my entire server went absolutely loco. I wanted to know what was going on. There was some controversies going on. Like, oh my god, Luke, oh my god, Glitch Productions has threw Celeste under the bus. I kind of forgot how it went, but there's a former voice actress, Robin Berry Cotter, or Anime America, who had seemed displeasure about it, and she left as the voice of SMG2. While I am gonna miss her as the voice of SMG2 and working for Glitch Productions, I understand where she's coming from and I respect her decision. But hey, I'll see. At least I'll still be able to watch her channel, so not all hope is lost. Some people were starting to get a little bit iffy about some certain staff members like MediX, Elsie Lovelock, and a couple other voice actors who have helped Celeste in the past. I'm not too skeptical about it, but I find it a little bit strange that they didn't open up and talk about it. But in their defense, I don't want them getting harassed at all. They seem like very nice people. There's this one individual that Robin talked about that took it way too far. And they asked Ouija Pie, who was a terrible SMG4 person, asked them to groom Lottie. For those who don't know, Lottie, I'll explain. She became a new act. She is in the UK. She's a UK actress, just like Elsie, and she's the current voice of Tari. However, it didn't end very well either, because it released to Kevin learned Witchical to get doxxed and harassed. This real. I know Celeste getting fired for no reason was bad enough, but this one infuriated me because everyone at Glitch Productions' lives were on the line. I'm just glad they're all okay. I don't want to see them hurt. Like, what the hell will we do? Awkward silence. Okay, now we get to the Puzzle Vision episodes. Honestly, some of them were not too bad. My personal favorite was Once Upon a SMG4 and Scooby Mario. It was honestly funny to see SMG3 wearing a princess dress. I wish there was a model of SMG3 wearing a princess dress on Gmod. But there's one in VR chat, and I kind of want to see it. Scooby Mario, I'm a big sucker for mystery and Scooby-Doo. I've noticed that this year, Mario and Luigi started to get more voice acting, which was done by the Elastic Star. The Elastic Star has done some editing for SMG4, and he voiced Mario and Luigi, and he voiced Luigi during Puzzle Vision. I didn't mind it too much because, maybe they were doing maybe Elastic Star was doing a Kevin Aganti voice for Mario and Luigi, which, hey, that makes sense. I don't know if SMG4 is going to do Kevin Aganti's voice clips. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't be surprised if they started using Kevin Aganti and the server started to have a little temper tantrum. You know what? Fuck you guys. But it wouldn't be the end of Mr. Puzzles, at least for now, at least. People were, honestly, I did start to enjoy Mr. Puzzles as a villain. Like, hey, he's gonna be threatening, but his animation, according to the Reddit, started to make it even worse and asked him to fire them. Like, what? A lot of people were starting to have problems with Puzzle Vision, like, it's gonna keep going on. And this leads to the worst episode of season 14. SMG4 doesn't mean for 1 second. Honestly, this was the worst episode to come out of SMG4 for SMG4 episode 14. Like, this was purely disgusting. Not is it a nasty video, but meh. This was not a me thing. All other people would start to dislike it too. Honestly, I don't know how in the hell Dark likes this. I wouldn't be surprised if he started defending some of these bad episodes. Mario... Puzzle Vision was still happening, but only as reoccurrences, things like Despicable Puzzles. I will admit, it is pretty silly to see Mr. Puzzles in a leading role. You know, as Gru, with the Leggies as minions. Honestly, I kind of wish they did. I'm gonna try my best to do Mr. Puzzles. Now, the plan is absolutely simple. I grab the moon. I fly to the moon. I shrink the moon. I grab the moon. I sit on its way. Wait, what? And all the Leggies start laughing. I can only imagine how this would play out. I can only imagine how it's gonna play out! How the heck am I supposed to keep a straight face while doing this? Oh, okay. I'm calm. Man. Anything from Despicable Me 1 is a huge masterpiece. I I remember there was a day before my birthday, SMG4 made a video called SMG4 Inside Out. I like Inside Out, but SMG4 did a really poor job. I think Mickey was joy. Tari was sadness. SMG3 was disgust. Bob was anger. Luigi was fear. I think honestly, I'm not surprised that SMG3 is disgust. He's like, ugh. But the episode itself was really bad. Honestly, the worst gift I could see from SMG4. Honestly, I think there was a SMG4 episode that came on my birthday. It was during the Waluigi arc. Yay! I love me some good Waluigi. Honestly, if it wasn't for the leap year, my birthday could have been ruined by an SMG4 episode, but it didn't. But on the bright side, I got to see a parade before it. On the bright side, I got to see a parade during it, so it's not too bad. I can only imagine doing an SMG4 parade. Da 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 da. An SMG parade. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a float of I wouldn't be surprised if there's a balloon of Pomni. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm cool. The following weeks might be okay-ish, but however, starting at Mr. Puzzle's lowest point, things are starting to get downhill quickly. And next week, and then a week after that, the infamous episode. Okay, it's not that infamous, but you get the idea, where Maggie turns into a leggy. There are some unreleased footage by the Inverted Shadow that had Maggie being shown. Honestly, I wish she fucking died. This is a big fuck you. But she turned to a leggy, which was more pain during the Welcome to Puzzle Park and Lobby 2024. Honestly, Maggie turned back to normal way too early, in my opinion. I would like to see her turn back into a leggy during the ending. I was this close into having an argument with a couple people. It was that point after Lobby 2024. I see that SMG4 is going down a really dangerous path with no return. But over the last couple weeks, that was honestly getting really, really good. Like, it took time to chill out. I feel happy. However, the bike ride was pure ass, but the teams were honestly silly. Like, I never expect Luigi, Tari, and SMG3 to be on a team. Like, alright, I dig it. Luigi and 3 are my comfort characters, and they're on a team together. I dig it. This wasn't the first time that happened, though. It was on in the terrible Mario's balling episode. I fucking hate Maggie, but Luigi was purely awesome. Like, Luigi is balling. Luigi was indeed balling, indeed. However, the Christmas episode, while not as terrible as 2022, it was pure torture. Everybody was a huge asshole here. And did you notice something? Tari might have left out Maggie on purpose, mostly because, oh, I don't like the bitch anymore. Then again, it was probably the hand. That time I can relate to clench because, honestly, it can get extremely cold. I remember there was the coldest time in my state. It was so cold, I couldn't even get... My folks had me stay home because it was way too cold outside. And there was some ice on the road. It was a big freeze. It was nice to see SMG4 in this fan-made winter outfit. It adds a cute change. Honestly, if people show me Meg Tari starting to snap at yell at everyone, telling them their flaws, I might be happy, but until then, there's no way that's gonna happen, and Maggie's gonna keep getting away with it. Honestly, I would love to see Tari beating Maggie up. What do I think of this year? Well, not as controversial as 2022, but it was a pain in the ass. But I will say this. Puzzle Vision might have ended because it's been like 2 months since we saw Mr. Puzzles last. Almost soon to be 3, depending on when they're gonna upload next. Again, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if they're doing one more episode or not. And now my cat's here. Okay. So this is gonna be strange because my cat is here. I still have the SMG4 ragdolls, and I'm still gonna be posting some artwork. I'm just no longer gonna be keeping up with the SMG4 group. If people tries to show me the video, cool, I don't care. Like, don't show me the new episode. That goes for you too, Dark. I know you like SMG4, but I don't care anymore. I'm trying my best not to sound like a huge asshole, but I can't help it. I will also answer questions you might have, like, what's gonna happen to the name SMG3 Fanatic? I'm still gonna be called SMG3 Fanatic because I'm a huge fanatic of SMG3, and that's not changing anytime soon. SMG3 is one of the better characters on SMG4. Like, you can't, like, it's really hard to mess him up. Like, anything comes out of his mouth, or anything that he features in might, even if it takes the terrible episode, it makes it a bit funny most of the time. I will say this. This year was a huge downgrade from last year, but it wasn't as bad as 2022. Honestly, I think SMG4 can do a lot better next year. But judging by the writing, I don't know. I feel like they're just refusing to make it better. Not saying these episodes were bad. There were some pretty solid episodes. But based on the plot and continuity, that's probably not gonna happen. It was nice to see Karen again because she's one of my comfort characters. Because I'm a cat person, as if none of you can see that already. And Karen is probably one of the better SMG4 females that you can see. Like, I get it. It's really difficult for Karen to take care of a bunch of kids and have a job at the same time. But with the help of Mario, every day it turns out okie dokie. Like, it can be really tough being a single mother and handling a lot of kids at the same time. I don't know how she gave birth to 1,000 kids, but hats off her. Sorry for getting distracted. I will say it's not been a good year to be an SMG4 person, and this year has gone increasingly worse. Like, I'm not trying to be a downer or anything, but it is extremely clear that what's been going on, and honestly, I'm not getting the same vibe of SMG4 anymore. Like, I'm not feeling it like 4 years ago. Like, the fire, like, the spark is gone. Like, I wanted to improve. Like, I want SMG4 to improve. But Jay, based on the writing, it's not gonna happen. And we're stuck with this garbage, mediocre writing. I'm not saying that the classic was good. No. The classic has a... Sorry about that. The classics also has a pretty share of bad episodes. I will say the era one more time. Seasons 1 and 2 were like the beginning era. Seasons 3 through the earliest 6 were more as a crazy era, not a golden era, because some craziness is about to happen. Starting at Super Seaside Mario is what started the transition era. It's when Kevin started writing and Fishy Boopkins came to play. It was the start of adding some original characters, even though SMG was kind of an original character, but you get the idea. Things were going pretty good. A lot of these transition episodes were pretty good. Only a few were bad. And start of 2020, at least the Mario Spicy Day was the start of the cosmology era, where we get to learn about SMG3 a little bit, the power of Super Beam Guardians, and more inclusion of Melanie. I bet that people were upset that Maggie was not the start of the cosmology era. Bro, shut the fuck up. that goes for you too, Meggy Simps. I don't know if 2022 is hated. I want to say it is, based on the reception. People want to know what was going on, and people were starting to hate fire SMG4 and justifiably hate Meggy. Also, people were getting upset that their favorite characters are not being used that much, like Psycho, Melanie, Bob and Boopkins. Hell, even SMG3 was getting used less often in favor of the ginger you all stem for. I get it. You like Meggy. I get it. You like Meggy. Just shut the fuck up. And stop stepping. Can you guys stop stepping for her for like 5 fucking seconds? Jeez. I haven't been this angry about it since the Cartoon Manas video I helped out with. I feel like the Meggy Sims are, most of the time, annoying. Some of them are actually are good and I'm actually good friends with. But the majority of them are just pure terrible. But I'm not here for it. But what I think about SMG4 overall, honestly, it was once good for me in 2020 and 2021. It was a little bit of 2023, but it is turned to a shit show. I highly doubt it's now targeting younger kids. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's really the case or not. Because there are some pretty messed up moments. Like blood and other scary stuff. Like, if it was scary, that the bitch wouldn't have gone shot in. That's what I thought. I hate Western spaghetti. Meggy did not need another movie, but she did just to satisfy you simps. No, I'm not a classic saint, thinking that classic is better. No. I feel like modern is fine the way it is, and I'm not saying it should be cancelled. Because it's not as offensive as Super Mario Logan. But there are some other shows you can watch that's not SMG4. I feel like it's bad because it's been happening yearly. It's a once a week episode. Like, not even I do that for Don't Bother Me Mosquito. Like, I do the streams every week and that's it. Episodes take a long time to do. And Gmod is easy, don't get me wrong. Gmod is cheaper, don't get me wrong. But I don't know how you would have the willpower to do an episode every week. Like, if you're that energized, then good for you. I really think SMG4 and the team should take some advice that After a Wappy, take a fucking break. If you're worried about not posting anything, don't worry. You could do some hilarious goodies. Like, if I don't remember, but did they do a hitbox? Like, I don't know what it is. Like, ever since, like, like, 2022, it stopped becoming fun. And 2023 really feels deep. It was fun during 2020 to 2021, but honestly, starting in 2022, SMG4 actually stopped becoming fun. I understand why kids would like it, but as for me, not so much. I still have a good time with some of these episodes. And if you guys are gonna say I'm fatherless, go fuck off. However, I'll still be around helping Madison and Lewis with their project, so I'll be helping voice acting. Like, I'll still voice Melanie for their stuff because apparently I could do a good Wolfie Shoe impression. Like, for some reason, I could do a great Melanie voice. Like,
Axel? I want to become strong just for you. As long as we keep our spirits alive, we can overcome anything.
honestly, wow, listening back, and I do have a accurate Melanie voice. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I'm honestly scared of my own voice now. As I sign off pretty soon, I'm gonna say a big thank you and goodbye to the SMG4 community. Some of you guys were pretty good people, but a lot of you guys are just pure assholes. I was one of these assholes, mostly because I'm trying to keep an image, you know? I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to survive against you guys. Yeah, why I hate Maggie? She reminds me of my abusive stepmother. That's why I hate Maggie so much. Like, if she was killed off, then it would make me a whole lot happier because I don't have to be reminded by the abuse anymore. If you like Maggie abusing, thank you for having me on the SMG4 community. It was pretty good, but my final thoughts, if you like Maggie being abusive and being an asshole to everyone, and it reminds me of my stepmother, go fuck off.